Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Dr. Thomas, Dr. Jane, and my friend student. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Today, I will give my final speech in the final exam of our course. In the beginning, I think about what will be my subject. After long thinking, I decided I want to choose something interesting, especially in the science, physics, in the physics, and I decided to choose a scholar power. Let me explain to you what is the scholar power. Scholar power is a shape from the power in the world. We receive it from the sun. Do you know the sun is the greatest and the most source provided the power in the world? And we can human being get a benefit from this power. To get a benefit from the power, this energy, we must have a receiver which receive this rays from the sun and transform it to power. What is the good about scholar power and what is the positive of it? First of all, the scholar power is good friend to environment, and since the source of it is the sun, you can get it everywhere. But we have a problem in the scholar power to have a benefit with it. The receiver which receives the sunrise, it's so expensive. That's why the mechanism of the scholar power is so expensive. But the science in the world now try to solve this problem with a lot of researches. Let me show to you and explain to you the mechanism of scholar power and the way it's work by a simple sketch. To have a complete scholar power, you need two things. First of all, the sun rays, and second, the solar power. To have electricity. First of all, we have sun ray like this, and second we have solar power here like this, taking this shape. Can you see here the sun ray? The sun ray will falling on the plates, and this plate contain two things: glass and plastic. If the sun rays falling on the plate, it will come here through the plate, and if we have light here, lamp, the sun ray will transform into electricity to have electricity in the lamp. If we have a building which contain solar power system, will be like this. This our building. And we have a plate on the roof of the building. And a sun ray falling on the plate. And go through the plate. After that, we will have electricity go through the building. We have electricity in the building. But now for more details about transforming the sun rays to electricity, we can see in this chart the whole procedure. The sun rays falling on this plate, which I explained in the sketches. The plate also called the solar panel, which after that, after go through the plates, move to the array disconnect. After that, the introvert. After that, the AC breaker box. After that, the electric meter. If the power reached the AC breaker, go to the building, and if the power reached the electric meter, go to power grid. Can you see in this picture? This is a picture which explains a sun rays falling on the solar power on the surface to transfer it to electricity. A kingdom of Saudi Arabia economy and the solar power. Can you see in this map Saudi Arabia located in here, nearby the equator? That's why Saudi Arabia is rich with a sun ray. We can use it and get benefit with it. You know, Saudi Arabia it is a biggest producer of the petrol on the world, but we know the petrol in the market have changes, and in some day it will be finished. That's why we have a need relative power to depend on. We as a citizen of Saudi Arabia and sons of this country, we have change our thinking and think hard to get a benefit with a solar power, because we know it's a good for environment, and and it's all around, and you can get it, but it is so expensive to transform the sun ray to electricity, because this plate which I explained before, it's so expensive to build, and that's why it's so difficult. But we have to research more about this matter and find solutions. We as architecture have responsibility about our country and our environment. That's why we must change our thinking and consider the solar power in our designing in the future. We must have most studies and researches about the solar power in the architect, and put it in our building in the future, inshallah.